Okay, everyone, this is Cat without the hat.
Cat without the hat.
And he is a fellow YouTuber and a friend, and he always comes bearing gifts. So I figured that it would be a good opportunity because he always brings so much. I don't remember what some of these things are, so this would be a good opportunity to memorialize it and to introduce you guys to Cat.
Okay. Well, so today I brought a few peppers because I know Sleepless in the Carolinas here. She really likes peppers and growing different peppers, and she's really good at it. So I dug this out of the garden today. I didn't have dirt and more pots, or I would have done a little bit more. But this is a Datil pepper.
Datil.
It just needs to be trimmed back a little bit,
okay,
to keep it from going into shock. But it just came out of the garden today. Literally right before I came over.
Okay.
Pulled it up because I had plenty of them, and I'll be bringing you some more as well. Right here we've got Goji berry. These are super simple. A lot of times to get them started, all you got to do is pick it there. Now you can go back and look at this one since you're doing it now. But leave a couple leaves there and then stick it in.
Wow.
And most of the time that's all you need to do to get Goji berries started. You know, just keep it a little bit moist. That's all I did with the one that I brought you the first time. I just stuck it in the ground. I still have it. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then here we got some more wild Alabama strawberries that I got from Homestead Aquarius.
Check these out.
Oh yeah, they got some nice runners.
Yeah, and the reason I already moved everything else you gave me to the back, but this one, I wasn't sure if this growing out of here was anything.
It's just a weed.
Okay,
so they grow all over my yard, and most of mine have little holes in them, so it's kind of like a wild, natural native trap crop. So I just let them grow.
Good.
And
I do that too. Poke salad for me, or poke bear, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I got a lot of poke salad at the house.
And it's a great trap crop.
And then this here wasn't intentional, but that looks like it's going to be a wonderberry.
Oh, yay.
I've got those growing all over the place. They grow wild. The birds spread them.
Good.
They like that kind of stuff. Okay. And it keeps them out of most of your other stuff. So that's a trap crop for birds. And then here we got another white sweet potato.
Oh, you got to see the one on the you gave me last time. It's huge.
Oh, yeah. Well, you said you like the color and everything so much, so I brought you another one because I've got so much that I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yeah. And then here I got a couple small peppers. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this is a Serrano, and I believe this is a hot lemon pepper.
Okay.
This is all I had, and they've been sitting, so they were struggling a little bit. They're going to need, you know, a bigger pot and everything. And then you said your banana died.
It did.
I had some smaller pups, but I wanted to bring you a decent sized one.
Thank you.
Next year, it'll probably put off a bunch of pups. Yeah. And all I do is cover these, and they do well throughout the winter.
See, I didn't cover mine, and that last frost whacked it. Yeah, absolutely.
So whenever I was in Colombia, it sat on my porch and survived most of the winter, still green.
Okay.
And I was happy with it, and it brought it started putting out a bunch of pups. So yeah, I wanted to make sure you had your banana. And this here, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but
it looks like a canna lily.
It kind of does, and it spreads a lot like a canna lily. Just the flowers are different. It might be like a peace lily or something.
Oh yeah, it could be that too.
And I didn't have any extra pots and dirt, so we'll have to transfer some of these to you. And I've got a couple of blueberry cuttings that I put in here to start. So
wow, thank you.
Yeah, we'll get you situated with that, and then but that's what I brought this time.
Yay.
And I will be bringing some more like olive cuttings and stuff, but it just they haven't taken yet. They like, if you're gonna start them, you're gonna want to do it more early spring when the weather's still really cool, or you want to do it in the fall. And yeah, they like the cooler weather, and yeah, so
sweet. Well,
as I get more, that if I can share it, I'm gonna bring it and share it.
And let me show you what else he brought me.
Oh yeah.
He brought me the cutes. Look at these cucumbers. And what did you call these these tomatoes?
Ice white cherry tomatoes.
Sweet.
And those are ripe. They look green, they look unripe, but they're ripe. They're ready to eat. And I brought you a bunch of sunflower seeds from my sunflowers. Wow. So you see the different kinds of sunflowers?
Yes.
It's a mixture of all of them. I put them in a big thing together, mixed them all up. They need to be dried out a little bit more. So I would take them out of that and maybe put them on a towel or something. And once those dry out, they'll be ready to go.
Well, my offerings are meager today, especially compared to what Kat just brought me. But we've been talking about a lemon
Yeah, lemongrass.
And he ate one of that. And this is, I just pulled this off the mother plant, so that's why it was in that water like that. So that's thyme. I think it's called Silver Queen. When we go around the side of the house, I'll be able to tell you exactly what that is. And then you can put those down. Those are wet. And then I wanted to show you. So I find that the black soldier fly larvae are so much easier, but this is one thing that I've been kind of playing around with, and it's been successful, but it's a lot of work in my opinion. I keep mine. I put them in these cups like this when I'm sharing. I have a friend who has a black, a bearded dragon. Yeah. And she, whenever I take her either the beetles or the larvae, that's what I put it in. But I keep mine in just this little flat container.
All together?
Oh, yeah. Well,
do you separate them at all?
I do separate them. And that's what, in my opinion, is a lot of work. You can buy these little separators, and these things are like, for a set, it's like $100 or something. I'm not spending that kind of money. I've gotten a couple of strainers, and that's working for me. But with the black soldier fly larvae, you can have them to self-sort, so, or self-harvest. But if you look at all of these, I started out with the larvae, which are in this one here. And these are the baby ones. So these are ones that...
Oh, wow, that's so many.
Yeah. And I have at least one or two in here, so you could, for perspective, you can see the size on those. But they start off so teeny tiny that you can barely see them. You just see the little oat flakes just kind of moving. But what I have in here is oatmeal and a carrot. So the carrot is for hydration. People also use potatoes. So, but this is how I transport them when I'm sharing them. But
would you be able to use like a cucumber or a tomato or something like that?
It's the moisture content is a little high.
Okay.
And then the oatmeal will get wet and moldy.
Okay.
So that's why they do that. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience because I did it. But it's odd that even though this potato, which is like I say, something they like to use as well, it's completely dried out. For some reason, they just stay on it, and they maybe because they're laying eggs on it. So I just left it in here, although they've extracted all the moisture. And sometimes I'll put little apple cores, but it will get moldy. This bad. So I tend to try to stick with. Oh, there's one there. See how the size difference?
Oh yeah.
This one versus that. And there's one, there's one or two in here, but because these are all the same age, that's why. Oh no, you can keep that. I just didn't. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, I just pulled it out so they can see it better on camera.
Yeah.
The size difference.
Right. So now, what you don't have is the intermediate stage.
Okay.
So these are like the infants. The intermediate would be the little pupa.
Okay.
So these are gonna get large. They're gonna keep shedding their skin, and then they're gonna be completely motionless. I'm trying to see if I can see one in here.
Oh, okay. A lot like the black soldier fly.
Yes, yeah. And well, they're gonna be completely.
Okay.
Well, do the black soldier fly become completely motionless too?
Some of them, I've noticed, have once they're about to go
okay,
to the
there
fly
you go.
stage.
Same thing. And then they'll become these beetles. And the reason people separate them is because they say if there's not enough moisture in these little beddings here, that they will eat them for moisture. So that's why you separate them. But to me, they're a lot of work. And from what I've read, the black soldier fly larvae tend to have more protein and calcium anyway. They can't fly. So as long as you keep it covered, in fact, you don't even need this, but I just have this on here in case I accidentally knock it over. All you need is something like this, and then as long as they can't, adhere to the walls or the lid, they can't get out.
Yeah, something to climb up.
Yeah. So So that's your thyme. We can walk around the side and then I can show you and get your, I can get your other thyme. We had some more here.
Okay, sweet.
So here's my work in progress.
Is that a buddleia there?
Is that a what?
Is that a buddleia in that pot there?
Oh, Mex Petunia, is that the name?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
that's a buddleia. Right.
I don't know.
The flowers look very similar.
See, Cat is flexing. Cat is one of those naturalists who goes around foraging and knows all this stuff. So he's gonna take me out one Sunday and show me around. But
yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
But that's why I tend not to label things like I should, and that was one of the main reasons I went ahead and videoed this. Okay. And as we walk, I see some of my okra that I need to go ahead and harvest.
Banana peppers growing.
So right here, this is the other thyme I wanted you to. Okay. So if you want to get some of that,
for sure.
I didn't get that one for you.
Okay, cool. But, I started I bought some thyme seeds, and I went home, and I guess the package was open. And they had all fallen out, so I ended up with no thyme seeds. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you can get some of that, and you'll probably recognize this stuff here, but this is my don't want it. Yes, oregano. I just noticed a spider there that is at work, and I don't want to disturb it because the pests are in full force.
This is the deep south, so the pests overtake everything.
Yes, they do.
If you don't get ahead of them, they will go crazy.
This is something that you want to lift this one up. I'm gonna show you. You can get a cutting off of this. Okay. Remember that Coldasil I was showing about the basil?
Oh yeah.
You see how big that thing is?
Oh yeah. And the wood, yeah, it is.
You see
woody.
How you said it was going to be woody?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and this one lasts through the winter, right?
What I did was I overwintered it, and from what I was reading that it's an annual. But look at this thing. This is now, this is the second year I've had it.
So you can definitely turn an annual into a perennial if you know how to do it. And a lot of times, what you want is the stalk to go woody. And that's what really helps protect the plants. It hardens them off really well. Yeah.
So I've already taken a small cutting off of it, but I'm going to let Kat get some off of it. Isn't it huge? And when I went back to the nursery where I had bought it from, she said that she had sold out for this year. So that's another reason why you want to go ahead and do cuttings. It took me a little bit, longer than I should have to get back with it to buy it.
Right.
So,
speaking of nurseries, the one down the road on the way here was open. So I'm like, the one.
Oh, I know which one.
Mr.
I know which
Bucky's.
one. Yes. I know which one you're talking about. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, and look what else you gave me here. Check this out.
Yours is growing so much. Mine still is so small. I guess I have to put them in a bigger pot.
Or the moisture, like you said. Remember how you said that they need.
Yeah.
That they need a lot of moisture?
Yeah, I've kept them in moisture, right.
Okay, so maybe, like you said, a bigger pot. But this is the original pot that you had given me.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah. Trying to think, there was something else you gave me, and I wanted to show you how big it was.
Oh, look at your walking onions.
Yeah.
So, you see they're putting out a seed pods on top? They're going to fall over and spread?
There is one, I noticed it was on the ground. So, should I...
Yeah, you can break these up.
Should I put it in soil or?
Look, that one's already got a root on it.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go ahead and put them in the soil.
Okay.
Or put them on a glass or something and let the roots.
Okay.
But yeah, that one's already got a root on it, so they're ready to go into the ground.
Sweet.
Wow, yours are doing so good. I killed all mine, or they died after they put out the seeds.
Oh.
No, not all of them. But,
I was gonna say you can take those because I got that over there.
Okay. No. Mine are still alive, but the original ones that all these came off of died back. Yeah. So yeah, those are ready to go into the ground. So the ones already got the root. Just keep it moist, and then once you start seeing growth, they've got roots. They're taking off. So.
Okay. Trying to think what else there was. You've given me so much. Trying to see what else.
How's your Reaper pepper looking?
It
was with the sweet potato.
It was. Sweet potatoes over here. Okay. Okay. Right here.
Yeah, your Reaper pepper's grown a lot. Mine still haven't hardly have any growth.
Okay. Okay. So, but look how big this has gotten. And I meant to put it in the ground by now. It just...
Even if you don't put it in the ground, you just set this on the ground and these runners...
And let those runners
do their thing.
Okay.
And then, like, what I do is I'll either pull the runner or I'll just, you know, cut it once it is rooted. And then I can move the pot around and transfer them around that way without really having to dig or do much work. Which I'm doing that with my strawberries and some of my sweet potatoes now.
That's a good idea. I think that's just about it. So we're going to go ahead and start parceling up some more of this thyme over here. This thyme has such a sweet flavor. It's funny, I haven't tried this one. This one is called, it's very pretty, but I haven't tried it. Where is that?
I'm the worst about keeping labels in plants.
I stuck it in there. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, it is Silver Queen.
Okay. So this is
Portulaca.
Okay, because I guess I got some from you, but they're starting to grow all over my yard now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I've dug up dirt. I found some in pots, like tomato plants and stuff. So it's cool to see stuff like that spread around and come back each year.
And then like this one, I just got these. So yeah, so hopefully those will take off like that as well. But
that's too cool. And I got some of these growing. What are those?
Oh, that is, they call it coxcomb and celosia.
Okay. Well, I don't remember planting any, so maybe the seeds came from you.
Yes, they probably did, because they are everywhere and the bees love them.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely love them.
Yeah, I've got some just growing that popped up from maybe seeds or whatever last year.
Yes.
And they're doing great.
They're all over my yard. They're all over. See that pot right there?
Okay. Yeah. That's such a pretty flower. It's so bright and vibrant.
It is, and like I said, the bees love it. Sometimes so much so that they totally disregard everything else that's in the yard.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to end this here. And I want to thank Kat for the gifts and the visit. It is so wonderful having him so close by. He's a really cool guy. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye.